We have a series.
Problem? What's up? I don't dime anymore. You're gonna tell me a problem, and I'll say no. You're gonna offer me money, I'll still say no. You're gonna appeal to my better nature, and I'm gonna say no, because I don't have one. So I say, why don't we sit down, we'll enjoy a couple of beers, and then we can get you on your way.
Jonas, this happened this morning.
Laurie, I have a contact.
Oh, it's huge.
It's crushing me. There's someone down here. Oh my God.
They may have encountered the same species you did down there.
It's a shark.
It's a megalodon.
Okay, bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is MUHAIMIN SYAKIR bin ABDUL RAZAK. I'm from AP 1153F and I'm from my number metric is 2019427004. And today I want to present about the movie commentary assignment from ELC 231. The movie that I choose for this assignment, or the movie title, is The Meg, which is 2018 film, and I'm sure that all of you have seen the previous video, right? It's just a trailer about the Meg, and I'm also hope you know what is the meaning of the Meg, and later we will discuss about it. Okay, let's go for the next slide. Okay, now as you can see, this is the poster about the movie, which is The Meg, and this movie is starred by Jason Statham, Lee Bingbing, Ren Winston, Ruby Rose, and also Winston Chow, Cliff and Curtis. So you can see this is the poster, and this is the Meg, which is the biggest shark ever. Okay, that's all for this slide. Okay, for this slide is about the background of the movie. Okay, first of all is a genre. The genre of the film is about science fiction, action film, and adventure. For the science fiction is, in this movie this movie is also about the science, which is about the research about the deeper section of Mariana Trench in Pacific Ocean, and also the science about the shark or the Meg. And after that is a action film. In this film, it also have a action that shown by the actor, which is for the example between Jonas Taylor and the Meg, which is Man versus Meg. Okay, so the adventure is about the adventure of a group of scientists that make some research of the Pacific Ocean. For the second one is about production. Production of the film is Gravity Pictures, Flagship Entertainment, the Bonaventura Pictures, and Mayday Production. All this production is also famous around the world. And the third one is running time. Okay, so the running time for this film is 130 minutes, which is 1 hour and 53 minutes, or it also almost 2 hours. And the next one is about box office. This film took about 530.2 million USD, and this film got a award like Golden Raspberry Award 2019 in the category of worst prequel, remake, rip-off, and also sequel. Okay, the next one is about the synopsis of this film. This film or this movie is about a group of scientists who have do some research in the deeper section of Mariana Trench, and while they are doing the research, they have been encountered by a 75-foot long or 23-meter megalodon shark, which is the largest predator ever exist. And the operation center of a group of megalodon scientists is at the Manawan Center, which is belong to Dr. Zhang. The Manawan Center, the Manawan Research Center is the high class underwater research because it have a underwater tunnel that they can do some research about the creatures and in the Pacific Ocean. And after that, Dr. Zhang and Mac, which is his leader of scientists, have go to the Thailand to recruit the ex-professional rescue diver named Jonas Taylor. They need to recruit the Jonas Taylor because they need Jonas to save their crew who have been stuck at the floor of the Pacific Ocean because their submarine has been encountered by the Meg or Megalodon. The crew who have stuck at the floor of Pacific Ocean also include Jonas Taylor ex-wife, which is named Lori, and after have been persuaded by Dr. Zhang and Mac, Jonas accept the offer, and Jonas have went down and to save Dr. Zhang's daughter named Suyin, who have take the glider or submersible herself to save the origin or the crew by herself. And his father, Dr. Zhang, has not allowed because he doesn't have any experience to save their crew. Okay, for this slide is about the character analysis of this movie. Okay, for the first one is Jonas Taylor. Jonas Taylor is the main character in this movie, which is the Mac, and Jonas Taylor is Lori's ex-husband. Loris is the one of the origin or the crew of the scientists, and he and Lori have been gone through to the worst couple marriage ever because I don't know, maybe they have misunderstanding of each others. And Jonas also lost his trust from everyone because he have a negative attitude or bad attitude, like drink a beer, but he also be kind and intelligent in saving people in the ocean. And Jonas Taylor also the professional rescue diver who have saved a lot of crew, especially the first crew of the origin who have been encountered by the Mac, and he have been fired from the crew, from the lab or from the Manawan Center because he have failed to save another crew, like 2 or 3 crew, because he need to save the rest. Okay, the story is like he need to go down to the floor of the ocean, and that time they never know, or they didn't know what species of the creatures that have been attacked them, but he saved the rest of the crew because they are in his submersible or little submarine or mini submarine, and he have left some of them because if he still save them and his time is running out, so he and his crew who have been in his submersible also will be dead like the rest of the crew. And then he also the one who always be brave in doing something, especially his job to save the crew, like volunteer to face the mech and a lot of thing that he do with the crew. And the second one is about the second character is Suyin, which is Suyin is Dr. Zhang's daughter and mothers to a little cute girl named Mei. She has got divorced with her husband, who is the flight test instructor in Taipei. And Suyin is also know all about the shark anatomy and also the one of the scientists of his father's crew, Dr. Zhang. She also the professional diver, which is he have volunteered to be in the shark cage before they has set a trap. And after he knew the Jonas Taylor, he fall in love with Jonas because Jonas Taylor have saved her life for several times when Jonas faced the mech. And Suyin is also be a soft spoken and also gentle and not will going mad or not angry with others. And I hope that my classmate also be like her. Okay, for the setting of the Max film or the Max movie is the principal photography on the film has begun on 13 October 2016 and it has end in 4th January 2017. Okay, for the first one is Hauraki Gulf Island, Auckland, who is located in New Zealand. Okay, this film is set in Hauraki Island, Auckland on 13 October 2016. And Hauraki Island is the one of the beautiful island that have in New Zealand. And the Hauraki Island or Tikapa Moana or have been or called by Tikapa Moana is a coastal features of the North Island of New Zealand. And there are so many underwater action it have been recorded at this island at this Hauraki Gulf Island. And the one of the most best part in Hauraki Island is Hauraki Gulf Marine Park. For the second one is Sanya Bay City, which is located in China. Okay, this film also set in Sanya Bay City, China, and it has end here. So the Sanya Bay is located at the south coast of Hainan, directly south of Sanya City. It has a 22-kilometer beach. It is bordered by a peninsula at the east side. Okay, there are many scenes happen at Sanya Bay City, China, especially when in the Max movie. When the mech have attacked the people who swim around the Sanya Bay seaside, and the mech have eat a lot of people at the ocean. Okay, that's all for setting of this movie. Okay, this slide is about the theme and the moral value from this movie. or the Max movie. Okay, the theme of the movie is always positive and be brave. This shown when Jonas Taylor always think positive even the crew have talked bad to her, to he, and he didn't care about them, and he always positive and brave to do his job to save a crew or other people from the devil killer, the Mac. Yeah. Of the second one is about the moral value from this film. Okay. For the first one is we must to trust each other if working in a group to avoid from misunderstanding. And this is when the crew have trust Jonas because Jonas has shown his ability to save the crew, and he have sacrificed his life, almost sacrificed his life to save the crew. And this also happen in real life when we as a student and working in a group, we must to trust each other and don't ever downgrade someone in the group. So the second one is we must not to give up in doing something until success, which is Jonas always he doing his best to kill the enormous killer shark until he success to kill the Mac. And the third one is we must to love someone we love with take a good care of them, like Suyin, who have take care of his daughter lonely because he got divorced by her husband, and he have take care of Mei Ying is really good. And the next one is we must not to judge other with his style or habit, like the crew or the origin or the scientist of the Manawan Center have judged Jonas by his habit and his lifestyle, because Jonas has a bad lifestyle like drink a beer, and bad habit lah. And that's all for this slide about the team and moral value. So let's go to the next slide. Okay, so now we are at the one of the best slide, or the best slide of all the slide, which is my favorite scene in this movie or the Mac movie. Okay, my favorite scene is when the crew of Dr. Zhang decided to put a tracker, thingamajig or others on the Megalodon fin before they set it to the trap to kill the Mac. And the idea to put a tracker is came from Jax Morris, who is one of the crew, and there is no one who want to volunteer to swim with the enormous killer shark because they didn't have to go so close with the boat because the Mac will run away, and they need someone who can swim with the Mac to shoot the tracker on his fin. Okay, the Jonas Taylor was the one who volunteered to swim with the Mac and shoot the tracker to the Megalodon fin. Before Jonas go down to swim with the Mac and his friend named also Mac, not MEG but MAC. Mac have told to he that the range to shoot the tracker is just 100 feet because which is it is so close to the enormous killer shark. After he swim and he he got his shoot to the tracker, and the tracker also active or live. His crew has made a mistake when they pull him with the string that have been tied at the back, and the megalodon is attracted to the panic motion, and when they pull the string, and it have been attract the mat or the shark, and the shark start to catch Jonas, and Jonas swim himself to the boat, and at the same time one of the crew told to others crew to start the boat engine and move away from the Mac. Jonas almost be the victim of the killer devil when almost being ate by the Mac. So I like this scene because Jonas is the one who volunteer and be brave to face the killer shark. Okay, so after this slide, I want to show you this favorite scene through video. Let's go.
He's done it.
Mac! Tracker is live!
Great. Reel him in, DJ.
Stop! Stop! No vibration.
Gosh, I'm in trouble.
Jonas is coming at you.
You think I didn't notice? Start the boat! Start the boat!
Pull him in.
Come on! Come on! You might be a son of a bitch, but you're sure as hell no coward. Good job.
Okay, how was my favorite scene at the previous video? Very scary, right? So the next one is the second last slide is the opinion from me about this movie. Okay, my opinion about this movie is we must to be brave and trust others' ability, because there are a lot of benefit that we can gain. Like, we just judge him or her, but we don't know what he can do, what her ability. And the second one is this movie also gave many life lesson, like the love, the sacrifice, and beside this movie also teach us about the shark anatomy, which is we can know what is the thing that attract the shark. And for me, the strength of this movie is the character of Jonas Taylor, who have doing his comeback to the diving session, and at the end he has saved not one or two but so many life. with his brave and with his sacrifice. And the lastly is I highly recommend that to my friend or everyone to watch this movie, because this movie can not only be watched by adult, but it also can be watched by teenagers or children, because this movie teach us about a lot of many life lessons that we can practice in real life, as a student or as a humble person or as a person lah. Okay, let's go to the last slide. Okay, for this slide is nothing but I want to say thank you for hearing my mumbling or others about this assignment or this ELC commentary video. And at this slide we can see the bald one is Jonas Taylor, who hold the what to the weapon to, or the weapon to shoot a tracker on the McFin. And the woman who wear a yellow swimming suit is Suyin, and the little one is Mei, which is the daughter of the Suyin. And we can see there is Jack Morris, Jack, and Dr. Zhang, and also Mac. And the biggest creatures at the back is one of the best part in this movie, which is the Mac. He got big because he has ate a lot of human, not just human, the whale also. Okay, I think that's all from me. Thank you for hearing. Bye bye. Assalamualaikum.